You're listening to The Beat 139,
Harlem's #1 podcast.
featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash.
139.
All right, welcome to the B139. Today we're here with the Beat the Streets program, and you're here with your host today. I'm Mark. Today we have
My name's Chris. How y'all doing?
I'm Mariah. My name's Shailene.
My name's Kawan.
And my name's Natalie.
and I'm gonna just start us off hot. I'm gonna be honest. If it comes to like shows nowadays, they not really hitting the same. Like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, like we don't even have like what was it? DXD or something?
Channel D.
Disney XD, yeah. We don't even got that no more. These kids got all the like the bad shows. Like they remade Dora. Dora ain't even Dora no more. Let's be real. Like, what's your opinions on this? Personally, I think they're doing bad with the shows right now.
I'm gonna start off. You're right. I think Jimmy Neutron was peak. But when you said Cartoon Network is bad, they're still making pretty good shows in my opinion.
Name one, please.
They're rerunning Adventure Time.
But like, those are shows that came from our era, right? And they have to. The fact that their new shows, are doing so bad that they have to bring back old shows to do good again.
I think it's because of social media. I think because back then there was social media, it was just like not as big. So everybody was like kind of like watching TV and enjoying those shows. And like some of the comedy shows were like kind of better.
Yeah, because like you had like shows like Adult Swim, like that would appear on nighttime, and then like you would have like the kid shows in the morning. Like now I'm watching like this new Transformers show called Transformer Spark or something, and I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good show. This is my childhood, and now I can't like watch the show without the. This might be like controversial, but like I can't watch the show without there being like non-binary characters. Like now they gotta explain who's who's him. Like I'm just trying to watch like robots fight.
Okay. So there's this Batman show, the Cape Crusader. It's on Prime, and it just came out or whatever. And I think there's like 10 episodes so far. And what you just said reminded me that there's like 2 lesbian characters, I think. And I'm thinking about this, like Batman is around, when they're trying to do the show, it's like somewhere around 1987, I believe. So it's pretty back then, stuff like that was, seen as weird and stuff like that.
But I think they tried to do that. Like a lot of different like shows or anyone, they try to like do that because they know like that's one of the main topics now. And yeah.
All right. Do you have something you might want to say, Shane?
I agree on the fact that it's like they're remaking everything. Like y'all know there's a new Moana coming out. There's like everything is remade and I'm just like there's nothing new.
Because they're making spin-off, because they have to bring like their old shows back and then they make like terrible spin-offs of them.
Right. It's like
Don't even get me started on some of these terrible spin-offs. Like I'm watching like my favorite show, like Adventure Time, and then they got Fiona and Cake, and I'm like, Fiona and Cake isn't that bad. I actually really enjoyed it. But then there's some stuff like that, like some of the old Star Wars movies. The Star Wars movies were amazing. Like I watched them when I was growing up, and then like they came out with like the new Star Wars movies. They don't even know what they're doing no more. Like they killed the bad guy. The bad guy came back 30 years later, and now like it just don't make sense to me sometimes. Like I don't know what the writers are doing. I'm personally not a writer myself, but like when it comes to making a story, like why can't they just kill off some of the characters like they normally do instead of just like killing a character off and then like you could watch a movie knowing that character is gonna come back.
Maybe so like maybe when that character was on that movie or show, it was like very popular because of that character. So maybe they bring back anticipation by bringing them back.
Yeah, but like sometimes, like when I'm watching a movie or a show, like there'd be too many cliches in my opinion. And like I'm watching the show, I'm watching the movie, and I watch the character who we like. They make scenes where you think the main character is gonna lose, and it's like supposed to bring you anticipation. Like, oh my gosh, the main character's in like such a desperate situation. They're not really in a desperate situation. You know they're gonna win next episode or anything. And it really doesn't matter because nowadays like you can't really make suspense when it comes to certain characters due to the fact like everybody's really expecting it.
Yeah. Like if the main character's in a fight with another character, and like people are thinking like the main character's losing, but like the main character has plot armor, so they're gonna just bounce back and then kill them either way.
But there are some shows, like for example, maybe Stranger Things, that kind of keeps everything on like high stakes.
I really agree with the Stranger Things part because like the fact I wasn't um spoilers I wasn't expecting her to die at all like completely. I thought she was gonna bounce back. Um, and then when like Vecna like got her and like her eyes went back, I'm like, oh, she dead. I wasn't
Well,
expecting.
she's actually in a coma now.
She's
not really dead.
she's dead. She's not coming back. We're not gonna see her until like the last episode of the next season.
I'm about to say something that might make you all mad. I don't like Stranger Things.
So
I see it in your faces.
you just made the whole like table go silent. Like
Why not?
yeah,
Yeah, explain.
There's no definite reason for why. I just don't like it. It's just not it's not something that I like.
like it don't catch your attention.
No, not at all.
Did
What's not attention catching by monsters with splitting mouths opens, eating people's head offs? Like
Supernatural already did that. And Supernatural already did that in 2007.
did you watch the whole thing?
I
Like
mean,
Stranger Things?
you
fully?
can't. He's not interested by like the first couple of episodes. He's not gonna watch the full season.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what brings up a good show. You have to start it. You have to like commit to it because Stranger Things season one is like a little. You can tell they're on a budget, but if you watch it more, you're gonna see that the quality and the editing it just hits harder.
The difference between like season 1 and season 4, there's like you can see like a big difference. Sorry.
What shows do you watch? Let's hear what you got.
Man. Shows.
More movie.
Favorite movie. Oh, okay. So if it's my favorite movie, then I gotta say Vanilla Sky is my favorite movie.
I've never heard of this movie in my life. You sure you in the right age group? You seem a little bit older.
I actually got two favorite movies. The other one you might know, American Psycho.
Oh, I love American Psycho. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Okay, but for those of you, since you guys don't know what Vanilla Sky is, it is based off a book, and it's a little insane, kind of. You know, Tom Cruise plays as the main character. Now, I don't like Tom Cruise as an actor, but was in the story. He's like some big artist or whatever, and like his life is, he's going up until some crazy fanatic over him, kind of just makes his life go on a downward spiral. He's losing all his money. He has all these court dates, stuff like that.
Ain't this the movie about like the rich kid? He's in the car, right? Is he not?
He's in a car. Yes, he is.
Yeah, at the start of the movie, right?
Yeah, it is at the start. It
And
is.
he meets the guy, right? I know what movie you're talking about. I ain't never know the name of it, nor did I never like find it online or anything. Cause like, who's gonna search up Tom Cruise in a car, strange old man? No one's searching that up. like you're not finding the movie that way. So like I'm gonna make sure to check that movie out when I get the chance. But please continue explaining because like this sounds interesting.
Okay. But anyways, so while he's in the car, this girl crashes the car, and in the process, she's dead. But it's his car, so they see it as his fault, basically. So as that's happening, another person that he was dating while dating the girl that crashed his car, um, was actually fake. Everything that's happening is all fake. Like, bro's going insane. It's strange. I'm not gonna say any more because it's a really good movie.
So you'll watch something like that, but you won't watch Stranger Things.
Nah,
So you like realistic shows, like real life things, not fiction stuff.
I'm not gonna say that I don't like fiction shows because there's a lot of real shows that I just can't stand, and maybe it's just because I'm not old enough or something. Like I don't understand. But when it comes to fiction shows, I usually tend to like specific things. And I think one of my favorite fiction shows was Supernatural, mainly because me and my mother used to watch it a lot.
That actually brings up a very good question. What's your favorite movies or TV shows? Like, I mean, there's a lot out there. Personally, I have a couple. Let's hear it around the table.
I like High School Musical. It's a good movie, but like I don't really watch real life people stuff. Like I started watching anime. I don't watch the realistic people anymore.
I, like anime is just like really on top right now currently. But which High School Musical?
The first
The first one? I'm not gonna lie. After like the third one, I ain't catch up.
third one was kind
Yeah. Personally, my personal favorite movie is another Tom Cruise movie, and it has to be War of the Worlds. That movie just really hit. Like, I remember being a kid and I saw the tripods, and I'm like, the sound they made, the horn, like the laser beam that turned people to ash.
pew pew pew.
Yeah, exactly like that. And like they were fighting back with the weapons and stuff, and like it was just like really cool to me, like as a little kid.
Um, I wouldn't say I have a favorite movie because I watch a lot. I'd be bored. But a good childhood movie that I used to love was Coraline. If you don't know about Coraline, then I don't know where you living at.
They had so in my school they had us watch Coraline, I think 37 times because the girls in my school like they loved that movie so much, and anytime we had the chance to watch a movie in class, it would just be Coraline, 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 and it would like get me so mad because like personally I wanted to watch Coco. Like that movie was great to me.
I used to be scared of Coraline because I watched it when I was little, and now I'm not. But another movie that I love would be The Witch. It's a K drama. It's so good. Oh my god! Like, oh my god! So many plot twists. It's just like, what is going on? It's so good. So good.
Well, I kind of have two favorite movies. I would say Friday and Avengers: Infinity War, because I would say Avengers: Infinity War because it was like one of the first times, like what you said earlier, like the main character always wins, but this was like the first time that they actually like lost, and that was really interesting. And Friday because it's just like a classic funny movie.
Um, I really like a new favorite movie of mine that I recently watched. It's like a new one called Trap. It's a
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. But like I'm not gonna lie, Trap seems like a very exciting and like thrillerish like movie. Personally, I'm supposed to go see it on the 13th, don't spoil anything, but I really want to see that movie.
It's really good. It has to be watched.
Actually, you want to know something like on the topic of movies and TV shows, especially anime, the food. Like when it comes to food and TV shows or anime or anything,
The food looks so appetizing.
they always make it look so good. And then especially like certain animes, like what animes do you watch?
Mm, I watch a lot, like Demon Slayer, Attack on Titans, Death Note, Blue Lock. Dang, it's a lot, but like I don't remember all the names. But yeah, I watch a lot.
Personally, Blue Lock food, it looks like just normal lunch food, but when you think about it, they're serving them high class food because like they're serving them top notch food from across the world due to the fact like they're competing for Japan to be like the best in the world. So like the fact they're allowed to have like any type of food is crazy to me. And then like in certain movies, like I remember like watching behind the scenes of like Infinity War, and when Tony Stark ate the last like red, white, and blue donut, that was hilarious to me. Like, and then like certain shows like Attack on Titan where they don't really show the food much because like
They're broke.
yeah, exactly. The potato scene was funny with Sasha. Y'all got like no movies. Oh, like shows like Food Wars.
I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe no.
We're not gonna talk about like what happens after they eat the food, but the food looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks amazing, but you know, the rest of the show is like High School DxD.
When we don't talk about that show either, neither of those shows. But personally, I would like to hear from this side more because like I want to hear what y'all have to say about like certain foods and movies or shows.
Um, okay. So certainly in anime, I would say every time I watch an anime, it's like a comfort. I had to make a little comfort food, like some ramen, or I don't know, something like chill, because it's like they're always eating something. So it's like I'm hungry. Same with K drama. So it's just like I want to eat after seeing it.
Well, I don't really pay attention to the food when I watch stuff. I do eat sometimes while I watch stuff, but like I don't pay attention to the food for some reason.
When my cousin came to visit, I started like watching Jujutsu Kaisen with her. I kind of finished like the whole series plus the movies. It's like a really good anime. Oh, that's it.
No, you can keep going.
No, I don't want to spoil it.
I think we all watch JJK.
Everybody knows
Everybody
JJK.
watches it.
Yeah.
I am tired of Jujutsu Kaisen. All of my favorite characters, I'm done.
They're all dead.
Like, what's going on?
Hey.
I can't have.
They're
a
not
favorite.
all dead yet. If you read the latest chapter, they're not all dead yet.
Mm-mm.
Nobody reads manga here
Yeah,
except
I
for
haven't.
us.
I don't like spoiling. I already have it. I wanna see
Watch.
it, Yeah.
Personally, I think they're doing amazing with JJK. Like the fact, like I'm rooting for my favorite character. Next episode, they're dead.
My favorite
I-
character
They're dead.
died already.
After Tatsuki Fujimoto finishes up Chainsaw Man and gives Denji the proper life, then I think Ugatame has to fix up some things.
Exactly. But the problem here is with JJK, I feel like Sukuna is an amazing villain. Like some of the best villains, like he's top 5 villains that we've received in the past couple of years. Because like you don't expect the villain to like constantly just literally be a villain, a good villain. Because like he's not killing people just to kill people. He's killing people because he can. And like that's what makes him like better than most villains.
All good
Personally.
villains are insane. They always have that crazy laugh. Like it's a character. when you build a character, you want them to look appeasing, sound appeasing. You want all of that in a character. That's why Ugatami, he was talking about how he doesn't like Gojo, and it's not because of the way he drew him. It's because of how his character is. He's so laid back, and he thinks he's on top of everything else. I mean, obviously not. He
Personally, I don't want to like spoil anything for anybody about a certain something, but I'm gonna just say it. Gojo, he got done dirty. He's getting done dirty.
but
So, music. But personally, as I just said, top 3 artists. Say it right now, because before this all started, we had to talk about this, and I really want to get to this topic about y'all top 3 artists, because we might have some problems at this table here
can we do like
with some people.
different categories? Because it's hard to pick.
All right, so let's start off with everybody's like bread and butter, hip hop. Top 3 hip hop artists. All right, I'll personally just go first. In terms of hip hop, this is like debatable. Personally, I got Tyler the Creator up there. This ain't in order. This ain't like in no definitive like statement. Nor is this gonna stay forever. Personally, Tyler the Creator is a great artist.
No.
The beat 139.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Conversation sounds very interesting. It's good to hear young people have a conversation with such intelligence and precision. I got a question for all of y'all. Who's your favorite rap artist, male or female?
Who's your
Y'all can
favorite?
answer one at a time. Who's your favorite rap artist, male?
Personally,
or female?
my favorite rap artist has to be either Kendrick Lamar or Kanye West.
Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West. Okay, that's a good choice. Who's next?
He said male or female. He said or.
I want to hear from everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna answer next. My favorite 2 would probably be Eminem and let's man, what's their name again?
Take your time.
Can't remember the name.
Nah, I cannot remember the name anymore.
Okay, well, you can think about it. Let the next person come step up and get theirs, and we'll come back to you.
Is Drake considered rap?
Yeah.
Okay, so I say Drake and Nicki Minaj or Cardi B.
Nicki Minaj, two very good artists. So far, everybody's picking some very good artists. Sounds very good. Who's next?
I'll say Kendrick Lamar or Jay-Z.
Okay, Jay is definitely one of the goats. That's good 2 artists right there.
Nicki Minaj or me and Lotto.
You said Lotto?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 females. There you go. They're in the game. They doing their thing. They running the game kind of right now. So who's left? I ain't hear from the females, from the ladies.
For me, I would say Flo Milli, and Jay-Z too.
Okay. Jigga Man got 2. He's doing his thing.
Anybody left?
I kind of just listen to what my sister listens to, so I'm just gonna agree with her.
Okay, that's what's up. I mean, you definitely will form your own opinion as time goes on, but it's always good to piggyback off of somebody who's a little more knowledgeable about music. It's a good thing.
I would personally like to add another one to my list. I really love this artist. It's MF Doom.
Okay, MF Doom, get out of here. You know about MF Doom?
Yeah, I love his music. Personally, Doomsday. You got One Beer. Then you got I forgot what the song was called. It was like Pot something. Pot Holders.
Okay.
MF Doom. I really like him. And then
That's
like
what's
we
up.
got some new artists who are coming up inspired by him, and they make some really great music. Personally, I don't remember the name of the artist. I think it was Misco or something.
Okay.
I found some of his music on TikTok, and I was like, I'm really jamming with this. Like he's being creative when it comes to his beats, and I feel like MF Doom is an inspiration to me because his music can either be like if you really listen to the lyrics, like sometimes it don't make sense, but sometimes like he really understands what he's saying. And he's also an inspiration to like some of like the greatest like rappers like Tyler the Creator.
Tyler's good.
And then like there's a lot of other artists. Personally, I don't listen to many female artists. My sister does on the other hand, and I'm not gonna lie, she has put me onto like some great music by female artists like Cardi B and Nicki.
Okay.
I really like the old Nicki, like Starships. That was really my song when I was younger.
Well, that's when she was really hungry back then and wanted to prove points to show everybody that a female artist can be accepted along the same lines as a male artist. So she established that, and then she went into her own lane where she established to sell a lot of records, which she's one of the hottest and most successful selling female rap artists in the game. So. She definitely, y'all picked some great artists, Eminem, Jay-Z, MF Doom, which he's a very unique artist. A lot of people might not know about him, but he's a very unique artist. Drake, of course, Kendrick Lamar. I mean, he's, because of the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, a lot of people put Kendrick Lamar in the conversation now, which I think he was always in the conversation as a very unique, great artist, but I think now because of that situation, it put him in more of a spotlight. So that's very good, guys. I'm impressed about. I'm listening to y'all. I'm impressed about the movies and to know that about lighting and starting, like she said, about Stranger Things and how it started and where it's at now. That's growth in most series. If you look at all of them, 95% of those series will show you the growth between the time that it started from the first season to the second season to the third season. Because once it becomes more popular, people back it and they put more money into it. And of course, it becomes, the technical side becomes even more impressive. So, guys,
thank you.
That's something that's very unique in those businesses.
Well, we appreciate it, and we're glad you called us today. Thank you on the B139. We hope you have a great and wonderful day and continue to watch the stream.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, guys. Keep being impressive. Keep doing your thing.
That's our first call to the. Oh, my fault. You can go.
How many viewers do we have?
No, don't worry about that.
I have like a question for you. Like, what do you guys think? Like, let's just say an award show has like a couple nominations for Song of the Year. So far, who you like? What is some songs?
Some songs. I'm not gonna lie. Not Like Us was really up there for Song of the Year. Like the beef was crazy. It was an amazing song, and the fact he dropped that like immediately after Drake posted was kind of crazy to me. And then the song itself was being played in many different like clubs. Like you'll hear it in the street. Like I'm walking down the street and I hear this they having a barbecue right across the street. And I'm walking down the block and they playing Not Like Us. And I started like bobbing my head because I'm like, yo, this song fire. And my dad, he always on top of the beef. Like he loves rap beef and anything in regards to that, and especially allegations that come from it. But like I'm gonna put "Not Like Us" up there. Another song. Personally, I'm a bit iffy on the song. Ice Spice's newest song, You Did It First. I really just like the song. I would personally like to hear from the three females at the table about like Ice Spice in general.
A lot of Ice Spice lyrics in like the new song have a but like some songs, like some of her lyrics. Wait. Never
Want me to
mind.
go? I would say that I feel like Ice Spice isn't trying anymore. Cause before in the beginning, she actually sounded like she wanted to rap. She liked doing music, but now she's just talking about farts and stuff. I'm so confused. I'm like, what? Where did the switch go?
It was actually at one of her recent concerts. Somebody had up at the phone, and she just had like this dull look on her face. I would like to hear from you as well.
I don't really listen to Ice Spice. She doesn't really fall in my kind of category of listening to music. Like I wouldn't really willingly listen to it, like put it on my playlist or put it on my TV and listen to her songs.
I know, like I just nominated her and all, but like literally that one song I just named is the only good song I personally find from her. Like even when she was popular, I didn't really like much of her music, but like the beat she picked, she has some amazing beats for her songs, but like the effort she puts in isn't really there. Like I've seen some rappers work with like terrible beats and still make like wonderful art from that. And then like especially Beyonce, like she has made some great music when it comes to like some of the beats she's been presented. Like Single Ladies, that beat was iffy. I'm not gonna lie, but the way like she sings, the way like she presents herself, I really love the way she does her music.
To be honest, I kind of forgot Ice Spice was a thing.
Ice Spice has like sort of like faded away when it comes to certain things. What about y'all? What type of songs would y'all nominate for 2024?
I'd say Bad Religion by Frank Ocean because he's the best. And from Party Next Door, I think I say Real Girl. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Real Woman. Yeah, that one. I like that song.
Anyone else? Chris, I would like to hear from you. What would you nominate as 2024 Song of the Year?
Are we doing songs that only came out in 2024?
Yes.
Okay, good. Only one and one only. I don't know if you guys heard of Central C.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Band for Band is a song that a song I'm gonna nominate.
We could go band for band. Just that. We could.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of just liked Central C's previous work a lot, so I just decided, it sounds pretty good. And honestly, I don't really listen to a lot of music that has recently came out.
Before we have this side of the table speak, I would actually like to add on to that. Like recently, you got to check out this song called "Lithonia" by Childish Gambino. Amazing artist. I feel like he's personally number one. But the song itself, like, it's like more like a mix between hip hop and rock, and I feel like it really just hits like when you're like listening to it. But like, I would say like it's not 2024 top, but like I feel like y'all gotta listen to it. But I would love to hear opinions from this side of the table as well.
Wait. Wait. What?
Song of the year for 2024.
Like I said before, I kind of think listen to the same stuff my sister. I don't really know. I don't have a song.
Then let's have her sister speak for her in terms of what she believes the song is 20. Give her a list of songs you listen to that she might have a preference to.
SZA. Okay, so she kind of likes SZA songs.
Very vague.
Hmm?
Very vague. You want to elaborate for us?
I don't like being put on the spot like this. I would say. Anyways, the song that I'm listening to right now for I don't even think it came out in 2024, but I like it right now. It's called "In the Air," and it's so good. I like it. It just sounds the beat and everything. It just matches perfectly, and it's like if you were going on a nice walk, that would be the best song to play.
Well, we still have one more speaker. We would like to hear from him as well, since he's been silent.
I would agree with Mark and say Not Like Us because it's been played almost everywhere and I hear it all the time. So yeah.
Actually, since we're on the topic of this, Not Like Us, I feel like Kendrick really like embodies what it means to be like, and like what it means to like support Black people in general. Because most of his songs were not just towards Drake, but against some of the comments Drake had said. And like the fact he specifically called Drake out about the fact he doubled down in calling us slaves. And that line was crazy. And the fact Kendrick picked up on that and had the song ready was insane. And then like the fact that Kendrick also makes a lot of music, like personally, like embodying like how he feels in his country, how he feels with his family. Like United in Grief, one of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs, talks about how like people grieve when certain things happen to them. Like he sings about how he's watched many people die in his life, how like the streets ain't safe, like how dangerous it really is to like live in some of these places, like especially Harlem, if I want to bring that up, because you know our program like especially like talks about Harlem, like forming, like we all came together in Harlem, and like I personally think Harlem can be unsafe sometimes. Like we all know certain areas that like not to go to. Like I actually want to hear from all y'all about that. What's some areas I know not to go to and that are dangerous?
You want to go first?
Yeah. I forgot his name. It's the place that Diddy Osama grew up in or whatever. Sugar Hill. Yeah. My school is like, it's not really close, but it's like
Nearby?
Yeah, it's like the avenue, like you just go straight and it's right there. So like, yeah, I wouldn't go over there at all.
Bro, going to 125th past 8 or 9, you're done.
Crackhead Central.
Why did I get chased by 3 crackheads? That should not be possible. I'm scared. Like, what's going on?
I personally think a place not to be safe at, like after a certain time, would have to be either Marcus Garvey or probably over by 145th. It'd be crazy over there, especially like 145th and 9th.
I don't really have like a specific place.
Pacific?
Yeah.
It's specific. Specific.
Okay. Yeah, no. I think it's more of like the crowd that's around there. If I see like kind of a suspicious crowd, that's where like try to move away. It's not an exact place.
It's not really a place in Harlem, but it's like I think I heard of a place called O Block.
That's all the way across the world. That's Chicago.
I don't really know any place in Harlem.
On the on I got two things. The other one is not in Harlem, but me and my parents, we refer to 125th as the Walking Dead. We refer to 125th as the Walking Dead. So I usually tend to get up pretty early. My insomnia just kind of kicks me up early in the morning. So sometimes when I want to go out for a walk, I'm up around like 5 to like 9:30 p.m. And sometimes I'm out there for a little bit. I'm out on 125th at like 6:30, and I'm not getting chased, but I see all these people walking around.
I actually just recently went for like a really long walk, and like I was over on 116, and I walked all the way basically across the Brooklyn Bridge. So I started at 116 and walked probably 120 plus blocks. So chill. It was a light and fun walk. And so basically I started on 116, and 116 to Central Park, like 116 to 110 is crazy. I'm gonna just go on and say it. The Africans over there are a little they be out of it sometimes. Like I was like on the bus and the guy was stink so bad. I was like,
which avenue were you on?
I'm on Lexington. And so like I'm taking the M102 down to 116. So I get off the bus, and group of 3 African guys are just standing there. And I'm like, do y'all not smell yourselves? And so like this just so happened to be the day of the Dominican Day Parade. And so I'm walking all the way down Fifth Avenue, and I'm just walking. And I see people crowding the streets, and I'm like, bro, this is stuff you would usually see uptown. Usually they on like 125th all the way to 42nd. Nah, I'm on 52nd Street, and they don't stop until 25th Street. And like I'm like, yo, these people coming from Harlem to party all across Manhattan. And then when you really think about it, most of the culture happens to be in Harlem. Because once you get out of Harlem, all you see is skyscrapers, I'm gonna be frank, white people, and like just everything else. And like I'm walking all the way down. I passed Koreatown, Chinatown, all the different types of towns. And so I'm crossing the Manhattan Bridge, and I'm like, wow, like I saw all these different types of people, like different cultures, smelled, and like it was just all like types of crazy. And the one thing I got from it is that like Harlem is really like the center of everything, because all those people is coming from Harlem and partying all throughout Manhattan. And like me and my dad, we live on the edge of Harlem. Like 96 is considered the end of Harlem on the east side. So like we over there, and you still see a lot of culture over there. You got Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, they all on the east side, all over there. And it mostly be chill. Like a lot of culture. I've met some nice people over there personally. And like I just think Harlem really brings in like a lot of tourists and a lot of people together when it comes to like community.
And another thing too, 125th, they're adding a bunch of stores over there. Y'all see there's Pandora now, Sephora, all new, like there's Canes and everything. I feel like I don't know what's going on. They putting everything up in there. Target's gonna go.
Is going to be a tourist spot now. That's what they said.
It's gonna be the second Times Square,
literally. And there's mad people now. I be bumping into everybody because there's nowhere to go.
On the culture thing, recently I went to go eat at this place. It was pretty good. I showed you, Mark, the food.
The ramen place.
Yeah. So this is like my fourth time being there, so you know it's good. But this time I did not get ramen. This time I got a rice omelet. So they put the yeah, it's a pretty fat egg. And it was really good. They cut it up for you, so the omelet just flops right over all the rice. It tastes really good. I think you guys should try it.
Yeah, you showed me a photo. It looked like amazing. I personally want to go try that place out.
Oh, for anybody that actually wants to go there, if I'm correct, it's on 114th.
That's pretty. That ain't that in Harlem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's in Harlem, and you got a spot like that. Personally, I think that's crazy. That's some good food that you showed me. And the fact it just so happens to be in Harlem, like you got a lot of crazy food spots in Harlem.
Yes. Can we talk about our favorite food place, please? I'm hungry. Let's see. What's our favorite? Start this way. Or this way.
I don't have a restaurant, but what I really like to eat, like recently, I started liking to eat Chipotle. Like Chipotle has to be my best kind of food right now, but like I be broke because of Chipotle, so like I can't really get it for I haven't had it for like a couple months now. But yeah, that's my favorite place.
I would also have to say Chipotle for right at this moment. Either Chipotle or Chick-fil-A. Don't get me started on Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, like, all right, let me talk about Chipotle first. I had Chipotle for the first time, like, not too long ago, and I had the burrito. And I thought it was going to be, like, some small miniature burritos. Nah, those things is massive. And so, like, I don't even know how to phrase this without it sounded wrong. Like, I didn't know how to eat it. Pause. And
You just hold it like this.
I'm not holding it like that. I'm not holding it like that.
It's too big.
I hold it like a sandwich, right? Like I'm holding a burger. And so, like, I started eating one side, like, like those machines where it'd be like, I don't know how to describe it, like, like side to side. Like, yeah, you get what I mean. But like Chipotle just be good. They pricey though, but like it's not that bad. $14 for a burrito that big. Like I'm gonna be full.
It's like the dilemma of how should you eat a banana.
I personally eat bananas from the side. I'm not eating it straight. I'm not eating it straight. All right, we got more.
I'm an official Big Back, respectfully. I don't even have one favorite place. We're going to top 10. Let's go. So, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Shake Shack.
Yes. Wait, hold on. You put Chick-fil-A at the bottom?
No, like,
Just
all top. And
Just by the way, Chick-fil-A is homophobic still.
I mean, they're Christian.
and I think that's it.
You named like 4.
But
You said top 10.
those are my top 10. Yes.
They're so good, they fill up 10 spots.
I don't really know. I kind of eat like all that stuff. Like,
You sure you eat?
Chick-fil-A? Yes. Yeah, I don't have a specific place. I just eat.
It's not Pacific, it's specific.
I'm not saying that it's specific.
You'll get it eventually.
My favorite places has to be Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack, McDonald's.
McDonald's? I only go there for the drinks.
I tried Chipotle. That was good. I remember I tried Wingstop before. It was.
I've never had Wingstop. Actually, that's a lie. I've had it once.
Yeah, I had it only like 2 times, I think. I tried Checkers, but I no.
What's wrong with Checkers?
Like Checkers?
Because the thing I tried, because she brought home bacon cheese fries, and it had garlic and Parmesan on it.
What's wrong with garlic
That's
and
exactly
Parmesan?
why I gave it to her. Because
Because
if I give her food, I don't want it.
Because when I tried it, I didn't like the combo at all. It tasted weird and funky.
Okay. Okay, I gotta say, I don't think you should add Parmesan with American cheese.
Because, no.
Okay, well, clearly we have different tastes because
So you,
no, I don't like Checkers, but like when I get pizza, I always put garlic and onion and all that. Not onion. I'm bugging.
but that's mozzarella.
It. There's different types of
You see an American cheese pizza?
There's this spot in Brooklyn, right?
Uh-huh.
And basically they have it so like you make your own pizza. And so like I wanted to try it one day, and that's what I came up with. And let me tell you, it was good. Relax. I know it sounds weird. It was actually pretty good. But I want to go back to Checkers. So I was called the Double Stack King at school. I don't want to talk about it. And so I had went to Checkers one day because I was like, yo, I just so happen to have enough for this deal. I had me a double stack bacon cheeseburger and it was amazing, right? But the thing is, I went back, I did the dumb thing. So like my school on 124th, yeah, bad place for a school. It's right next to 125th. We go to everybody after school meets in front of this place called Chopped Cheese. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's right by the train station, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so like I thought it would be smart to go back with the bacon cheeseburger in front of Chopped Cheese. They started clowning me for eating the double stack bacon cheeseburger from Checkers. Just saying that sounds weird. Because I personally thought at a time that it was good and my taste buds have changed. It was bad.
What fast food do you think is overrated? Like in general, overrated.
To be honest, I kind of think it's Cane's because I used to see it like all the time on TikTok about how it's so good and stuff. And then once I tried it, it was like it tasted like regular basic.
I gotta agree with Raising Cane's. Well, I never tried it, but like I walked like no, cause I walked in a store like I was gonna buy like after practice. I was with my cousin, and then we was hungry, so like we went into Raising Cane's on 125th. Not gonna say anything, but we walked in, we looked up, and we saw the prices, and we walked right back out because like for 3 chicken nuggets, like chicken tenders, like why does it cost that much? And I had enough, but like if I used that money, I would have had like $2 left.
Nobody wants to be stuck with like homeless change.
What are you gonna buy with $2?
The sauce is good.
Oh.
All right, but we gotta end it off. So I appreciate. We gotta end it. I'm sorry. But I appreciate everybody who came to watch the stream. This is the Beat the Streets program, and as your host, I'm Mark. Thank you for our wonderful co-host. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Bye-bye.